What is up YouTube, Evil Dog here, and today we are playing Dead by Daylight. I'm pretty new to this game, so I'd just like to say thank you for joining me. If you haven't already, click that like button and subscribe for all future content. So we're going to start this game off the same way as we always do. We're going to try and find a generator, and here one is. We're in the woods, it's pretty scary. Let's crack on with some work. And here comes our trustworthy friend who actually looks a little bit like me. Together we're going to try and smash this generator in, and in the meantime, why don't you drop a comment in the box below and tell me who you think today's killer is going to be. I'm thinking Freddy. Okay, so I can actually feel my heart racing now. Like, my heart is beating. I'm scared. Like, I'm looking around, I'm still not seeing that killer. But on the plus side, the generator is nearly done and we haven't hit a skill. Winner. Boom. One generator down. Let's start cracking straight on with the next. And there it is. So our search is over and we've already found our second generator. Our friend's helping us and our third friend is on the way. Welcome to the party. Just in time for the fireworks. So we're going to bail out of here and we're going to try and make our way up the back. But if there's one thing I've learnt in horror movies, it's that friends will get you killed. So let's start splitting up and try and make some space in between these other survivors. Because as you can see, we've got a whole rave going on in the woods. So we'll make our way over to find another generator. What's that I hear? A killer? Okay, so we're in full chase now and I haven't got a clue what we're doing. So let's try and make a friend. Okay, so killer says no. Plan B. Bail. And I think that's our cue to get out of here. So we're going to start making our way up the back. We're going to start trying to lose him in these big ass branches. Got a big tree to run around. So we're going to start looping him. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, so that's hit one. We have about 2 hits before we drop. We've got to take this a little bit more careful. And I think he's gone. Right, he's gone. Let's make a move now. Okay, so it would seem he's heading straight back for us. Okay, so I think we need to start making a little bit of space from this guy. Make our way back around the outside. Use all these obstacles. We've got a vault there if we need it. We've got a generator which we will come back to in a second. But first we're going to cut through this building. Try and create a little bit of space and give him the shift. So now that we've created a little bit of space, now we need to be starting to look for one of our friends. We need some of them healing powers. There's a generator. We'll come back for you. Okay, so we're not having a lot of luck finding friends. But we do need to start making a move. So, what should we do? Should we go for a generator? No, let's go for this box first. Let's see what we can find inside. Maybe there might be a nice treat. Oh yay, my granddad's toolbox. Nice. But I think we'll leave that right there. So I think since we haven't got a friend inside, we're going to fight through the pain and we're going to crack on with another generator. We've got 4 left to go. But with a friend in the distance needing help, it can only mean one thing. Distraction time. So I'm going to pop this generator and let's make our way around to him. So with only 1 week into this game, I'm going to grab my big ass balls and play hero. And would you look at that? Perfect timing. So we're going to capitalise on this and sneak straight past and see if we can get our mate. But wait, I think he's turned around. Yep, straight back on us. Do we need the pallet? No, he's gone downstairs. So with the killer stalking his prey like a fat boy at a barbecue, I've decided let's crack on with another generator. Ooh, tasty. Not long off the hook, our friends took another slash. Down he goes. I can only imagine where he's going. So you know what that means, boys and girls? Distraction time. Let's have another crack. I think it's time we find out exactly how good this killer is. So we're going to use this beautiful looking tree as cover and wait for the killer to make his move. Uh-oh, I think he's seen us. And would you look at that? So we're going to capitalise on this rookie mistake and we're going to save our friend. And if it isn't, Leon himself. So that's Leon saved, it's time to get out of here. We've still got 3 generators to go until we can crack that gate. So I think that's probably going to be our main target now. So with a 2-time hook, a 1-time hook and 2 hurt survivors and still 3 generators to go, it's not looking good. And that right there is a death hand. So help me out, guys. With 1 down and another 1 on the hook, we've still got 3 generators to do. What shall I do? Shall I play aero or shall I crack on with a generator? Of course, you've worked it out by now. Distraction time. So as you can see, the killer has already started making his move towards our distraction. But after a back and forth standoff, and only 1 week into our newbie experience, I decided to back off and crack on with some generators. So here we go. I do, however, recommend going back to the generator you was working on to save some time. Just in time for our friend to bounce back on that hook. And that's the end of him. We take a 90-degree shimmy, but on this occasion, unfortunately, it's just not enough, and he's coming straight for us. So I'm not 100% sure where he is right now, and the last thing I want to do is run straight into his path, so I think I'm going to wait it out. Quick pallet, don't mind if I do. So this guy's got me so scared. He's got me running into all sorts. Like, I'm actually petrified right now. So with the coast clear and me still clutching me gut, it's time to get some healing. So that's us healed. We've still got 2 generators to go and only 2 survivors, so we're going to have to start cracking on here. So at this point, with 2 dead and 2 generators still left to go, I know I'm going to get a hatch opening. But where is it? Like, I haven't got a clue. So after running around like a headless chicken for about 10 minutes, hearing the sounds of the chainsaw in the background, I finally find a generator. Let's start cracking on, shall we? So with a perfect skill check, I'm going to try and keep that priority, try and stay quiet, and get this generator done. So halfway through, and our last friend takes a bit of a tumble, and we come to that decision. Do we stick at the generator, or do we distract? The guy takes a risk, and it actually pulls off. He gets off the hook. So let's crack on with this generator, finish it off. Boom, another 1 down, only 1 to go now. So there's the killer moving across. I know for a fact there's a generator on this boat, so we're going to probably hit that one next. So we start making our way through this generator and we're instantly met with 2 checks. Not a problem. I wasn't, however, expecting that one. Made up quickly after with a perfect. but then our last remaining friend gets hung. We're going to have to go get him. So we're going to do an evil dog special, and we're going to try and loop around as far around as we possibly can, doing our best not to get caught along the way. So with the killer easily and simply slipped, it's time to get our friend off the hook. So with the killer safely at bay, I take her off the hook. Not exactly the kind of check you want to miss. So with the killer in hot pursuit, it's time to get out of here. But not before our friend takes a strike. Oh my god, straight back on the hook. So I make a very rookie mistake here. I should have got to the hook as soon as I can and blocked it, but I didn't. I stayed back and I watched my friend die. This was not the plan. So here I am, alone, in the middle of the dark forest. It's misty and there's a guy with a chainsaw chasing me. What am I gonna do? Right, so I'm gonna have to start moving now. I've got to start finding that hatch. And I've never gone down a hatch at this point. I do not know what I'm looking for. I'm going down to the dungeon. I mean, who goes down to the dungeon looking for the hatch? And of course, who's to show up? It's only our special guest himself, the killer. So at this point, he starts checking sheds, and I've got Mr. Hanky himself making an appearance in my boxer shorts. And it seems once again, luck is on my side. So back to the newbie approach of not having a clue what I'm doing. I'm walking around with a map, and I still don't know where I'm going. So after rearranging my knickers and a quick look at the surroundings, I think it's time to move on. So I'm looking over here. I'm looking over here. I'm even looking over here. The hatch is nowhere to be seen. And just like that, the gods of Dead by Daylight look down on our newbie ass and give us a lifeline. So without knowing where the killer is, I've got a choice. Do I take the closest one or do I go far? Let's go far. And sure enough, after a little stroll through the forest, we find the gate. Let's start opening it. And just like that, the gate is open. It's time to make our escape. But not before giving the killer a cheeky twerk. See you in a bit, pal. So I guess that answers our question. Even a noob like me can escape. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for all future content. I'm Evil Dog, and until next time, peace.